All right, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Tonight we're going old school at the request of a buddy of mine from Louisville, RC. This one's for you. We're going to do Royal Flush, and we're going to learn how to play the game, and then we're just going to try and blow it up. So, Royal Flush is Gottlieb from, I think it's 1976, or I think it was one of the latest EMs they did before they switched over to solid state. Anyway, pretty simple game, but for EMs, it's one of the more complex, I would say. There's, I would say, at least two ways to score big on it, but the one major way to score big on it is just to try and combine all the rules together and do it all together. So you have drop targets in the middle, and then you have these joker inserts that are scattered around the playfield. So those are the two most important parts. The cool part about this game is the drop targets have varying values to them. They can score 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, or 4,000 points. So when you start a game, you'll see all the joker inserts are lit around the playfield. Now, there's only 3 joker inserts. There's just 2 ways to collect each one. So there's top lanes. You got your green, white, and then pink. My insert's a little washed out, so it looks white on camera, I believe. Anyway, so you got green, white, and pink up top on the 3 lanes. Then you have spot targets that can also collect those colored jokers. You got a green one down here, you got your pink one here, and then your white one up by the pop bumper. So either way you collect those jokers is fine. Once you collect a joker, the insert will go out. The cool thing is when you start a game and you don't have any jokers collected, like I do right now, the drop targets up the center, they are worth 1,000 points a pop. So you see I just hit one there, got 1,000, hit another one there, got 1,000. One thing that you might not know about these Gottlieb EMs is that the drop target banks aren't, or the game isn't sophisticated enough to know when you hit multiple drop targets at once. So you want to make sure you're picking off drop targets one by one so you can get credit for every single one. Because if you hit 2 down at once, or 2 right after one another, you'll only get credit for the first one. So just another thing to keep in mind, because you'll see the drop targets are really important for scoring, especially when you're collecting jokers. So they're only worth 1,000 now, but if we collect a joker here, so like the green one, or we almost got pink by just banking off, but for each joker you collect, the drop targets will increase by 1,000. So they're only worth 1 now. Okay, so we just collected our white joker. So now when we hit a drop target, so everything resets every ball. So we lost our progress there, but had we hit another drop target, it would have been worth 2,000. Had we collected more jokers, it would have added 1,000 more to that for a max of 4,000. So if you collect all 3 jokers, each drop target you hit will be worth 4,000 instead of 1. Okay. So that's the main portion of the game. There's multiple ways to collect that value as well. The drop targets will do that. So they start at 1,000, increase by 1,000 for every joker. The saucer also does that. So if we hit the saucer right now, it's only worth 1,000. For each joker we collect, it adds 3 more to it. So if all the lights from our jokers are lit in that saucer, when we hit the saucer, it'll be worth 4,000. Also, collecting jokers will light other targets on the playfield. When you collect the white joker, which we did last game, let's see if we can do that again with the pop-upper. It will light other values on the playfield. So if we collect the white joker, the lane on the outside here will be worth 3,000, and the lane right here will be worth 3,000 behind the saucer. When we collect pink, the left in lane and the right out lane will light. That'll be worth 3,000. When we collect green, the left out lane, the right in lane will be lit for 3,000. So it kind of increases scoring everywhere when you get those jokers. You want to get those as early as possible. Also, the lane behind the saucer, that opens your right out lane save. That'll put it back in the shooter lane. I don't think it resets any progress you've made. It's just a clean ball save. On games like Dipsy Doodle, when you get the right out lane ball save, it turns off all your lit pop bumpers. You got to re-earn those, so that kind of stinks about that one. But on this one, I think it's just a clean save, and you're good to go to keep crushing the game. Another point of scoring is once you hit down the drop targets, there are targets behind the drop targets. So right now we have one visible. It says 500 when lit. Those are always lit. So if I hit that little target behind the drops, it'll give me 500 a pop. Now there's one on the other side as well. So if you hit down some drops on the right, it'll reveal the other 500 when lit target. So you can smash that for 500. But when you get all the drop targets down, there's a center target that will light up, and that's worth 3,000 apiece. So if you hit down the middle targets right away and reveal that 3,000 target, it won't be worth 3,000 yet. You have to hit all the drop targets down to get that lit for 3,000. So that's the last point of main scoring. Now on to bonus scoring. It has to do with collecting card hands. So you'll see in the middle of the playfield, it does a nice job of spelling it out for you. It's got every single possible bonus you can accumulate. So you got 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. You can light all those up for a cumulative bonus of, what's that, 9, 12, 15,000. But each one requires different drop targets to be hit down to light up. So for 1,000, you need to get 2 jacks down or 2 kings down. To get 2,000 down, you need to have jacks and kings down. To get 3,000 lit, you got to get all 3 queens. To get 4,000 lit, you got to get the 3 queens, both jacks or both kings. And then for 5,000, you got to get the royal flush. So that's getting the 10, the jack, the queen, the king, the ace, all the red ones. So essentially, once you have all the drop targets down, you'll have your bonus maxed out. There's also a double bonus feature, but it's only available on ball 5. So when you're on ball 5, you'll have double bonus, and you want to make sure you get as much as you can there because you'll get doubled. That's pretty much the game. So we'll play and talk through it. So if you have any questions, just let me know. But all right, I meant to look up on Pindigo. Let's see here. Pindigo. So I wanted to have like a goal in mind for us to reach here. Let's see here. If you don't know what Pindigo is, it's a really neat high score keeping app. It's a social network app. So you sign up, you start logging in scores that you get it on location or at home, and then you can compare them to friends of yours that you make on there or just the global scores that are listed on there. It's pretty awesome. It's a nice place to keep all your scores kind of organized. All right. High score, right now in the world on Pindigo is 157,660. So we got to roll it and get about a little more than halfway there on the next run. Just as a point of reference, the highest score I've recorded on this Royal Flush at home is 152,530. So we can get there. So let's see what we can do. All right. Let's blow it up. So I always like to plunge to these upper lanes because it pretty much guarantees you a joker off the plunge. So right away our drop targets are worth 2,000 instead of 1,000. Now I like to avoid the drop targets until I've collected all my jokers. So I'm going to try and hit up by the pop bumper. It's very hard to directly hit that pink target on the upper right. So I try to do that. Just either keep hitting it up the left to feed those top lanes, or if I'm on the right, throw it up by the pop bumper to hopefully get into those top lanes. But again, they're worth 3,000 a piece right now, which is good, but 4,000 a piece would be even better. Oh. So again, everything resets ball to ball, so this game can be brutal. But when you get those good balls set up, you got to really take advantage of them because you never know what the next ball is going to bring. Nothing saves. Okay, so we got white on the plunge. And again, when you collect colors, you're going to get extra bonuses from collecting colors. So we got those 3,000 lanes lit up. Were we still mid-game when we were teaching? Okay. So new fresh game. So again, it's very important on these old EMs to find the plunge. Use that plunge meter in the shooter lane to find exactly where you need to plunge to put the ball in the exact same spot every time. So again, this one's a little bit easier to kind of have it land in those top lanes. So, but just concentrate and make sure you purposefully plunge to those top lanes. So you got pink this time. That's good. That's the hardest one for me to get. So getting that first is big. So we hit the lane behind the saucer. So we got our out lane save on. So again, if I'm on the left, pop bumper's stuck on. Oh, that was a lucky one. Oh, shit. Alright, let's get another one here. Oh, no. Hang on, ball. Stay up there. There we go. Alright, one more and we'll have all the jokers. There's our green. Okay. Now the drop targets are worth 4,000 apiece. Alright, so there's our out lane save. We just spent it, but we can go back into that lane behind the saucer and get back our out lane save. I don't know of a good recommendation on how to hit this lane behind the saucer. I've had decent luck by coming from the left flipper and trying to hit one of the last two drop targets and having it drop in there, but it's not very consistent at all. So I just kind of hope it works its way over there. If anybody watching has a good way of doing that, feel free to share the knowledge wealth. Oh! We almost had one lucky there. Oh, hit it. So we got two drop targets left. There's one. That lit up almost all of our bonus. Alright, so we'll get almost max bonus here. We'll get 13,000. So going for our high score of 150, 157, I think it said. What did it say? Pindigo says 157,660. So we're well on our way. We're on pace to go over 200, but not all balls are like that. So again, we always want those top three lanes. Always be top laning until you get your jokers done. It's pretty consistent for the white one to be collected by that top pop bumper. So that's why I always like going up there if I'm on the left and have a clean shot upstairs. Hang up there. Come on. Yep, there's green. So we just need white and we'll have max drop target value. But again, like once I'm at 3,000, I'm not too terribly worried about collecting drop targets because 3,000 is good value. So no bonus on that one. So that's one of the detriments of this strategy that I like to do, where it's collect the jokers first, then go after drop targets. You're really not going to have bonus at the end of your ball much, unless you have these consistently great balls. But again, that's the only way I know to really blow up the game, is to get those jokers first, then pick off your drop targets one by one and get 4,000 a pop. That's big scoring. So it's boom or bust, but you can kind of adjust that strategy as you like. Maybe you like to collect one joker, maybe two, and then go after him. But this is a great EM for having multiple strategies. Usually there's really only one way to go on an EM, but it's nice that you can kind of find your own path on this one. Oh, the bank into the pink. It's going to let us live. All right, let's see if we can get the white from the pop bumper. That was terrible. And that saucer, I don't know if I've ever directly hit it in there. It always is way too fast to settle in there. So that's another shot that you just kind of let the ball settle into. I don't try to purposefully shoot it. Oh, might have tilted there, but we still alive. Stay up there. Ooh, we snuck it through. We got that 500 target that was behind the drops. There's a little hole there. We collected it. Oh, we hit the replay. That's good. Next game's free. Oh! Alright, Pop Bumper. You're not helping us. You're supposed to help us. Help us, Pop Bumper. Nice! Okay, let's get the rest of these drops now. We got max value here. Oh, got one. I love that. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Every time you get a max value drop. Oh! Only 1,000 in bonus. That's what's crazy about the bonus, too. You can, like... I think in our first ball, we only had 2 drop targets left, but we had only completed one of the bonus hands. And then once we hit, like, the king down, it completed, like, all but one of the rest of them, so... I had some bad luck there, but... Still have a decent game going here. I mean, we're at 92,000. We got 2 balls left, and ball 5, remember, is double bonus. So if we can max out bonus on that last ball, that's 30,000 we're going to get just from draining, so... We'll see. Can we have enough in our arsenal to take down the Pindigo score on our first try? We shall see. Come on, get that white. Get the white target. Come on, you can do it. Oh no. Oh no. I don't like that. Oh, get that. I wasn't sure whether to dead bounce on that one or not. I'm glad I did. Probably should have done there too. That was a good live catch. Oh! Dead. Get that white! Oh! That was crazy. He just did a loop. And we got lucky there. That usually goes out lane when it's coming around that fast. Come on. Come on, we need the white one. Oh no. Oh. There we go. Stay up there now. Oh. A lot of empty trips up top. Oh, stay in there. Yes. We got lots of drops left, so let's get to it. Oh, nice. Got our outline gate. This is it. This is the setup. Don't get scared now. We're hitting them down one by one. Perfect. Oh, I forgot where the drop target was at. That was a bad shot. Oh, yeah. We're hitting some shots now. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. One more target, and we'll have max bonus. Oh. Yeah, I knew that wasn't going to work. I don't know why I tried that. Alright. Oh. Saw fall in there. Oh. Those little jumping jack shots. Oh! I think we're already there. First game, Pindigo score taken down, and we're still on ball 5. Alright. Successful stream already. Learned how to play Royal Flush. Took down the top Pindigo score on our first try. I like it. Efficiency. So I like to operate. Now I'm going to, since we have double bonus, I'm going to go after, well, we already got 2 jokers, so we might as well do it anyway. But I'm going to go after drop targets right away because we got that double bonus. Oh, almost got the other joker, too. Oh no. Oh, I could have got that. 175 though. More like Royal Fart. Chris the pin turn. Throwing shade at Royal Flush. Drinking that haterade. Alright, so we got to add a score for this on Pindigo. Alright. Machine is Royal Flush. 175110. We'll put 5 ball. I don't even think this game has extra balls, but I'll put EBs off. Rank up. What? Global number 2. Oh, okay. Yep. Number 1 score on Pindigo now. Can you see it? No. Oh well. Chuck Word's now the number 1 score on Pindigo, so anybody that is battling on Royal Flush, you got a new score to beat. Alright, let's see if we can top that. If you're not an EM person, I suggest trying this one out because they don't get much more involved or deep rule sets than this one. So multiple ways to score. Strategy. Like I said, the more jokers you collect before you start hitting drop targets, the more the drop targets are worth. So had we played that last game ignoring or not getting jokers before we hit our drops, our score would have been much, much, much lower. But our ball 5 was kind of crappy, so we kind of left a little bit on the table there. We could have rolled it twice pretty easily if we had a better ball 5. And this is a good complementary game to a really fast spinner ripping game like Grand Prix that I got sitting down a couple away from this one. Gottlieb seemed to be way more into drop targets than spinners. They didn't. I don't recall outside of maybe Surf Champ any Gottlieb games having really good spinner ripping game. Hang on, ball. Hang on. Ugh. Always want to hit 1 drop target at a time. Remember, if you hit 2 at once, you're only going to get credit for 1. Oh, I hit that target. I guess it didn't count because I was hitting the drop target as well. Ooh. Oh, so you think Gottlieb was the first pinball manufacturer to do drop targets? That makes sense because they use them a lot. I think their drop target banks, well, I haven't worked on too many EMs that weren't Gottlieb's that had drop targets, but they're pretty easy to service. They're real easy to take apart, put back together, rebuild, things like that. So they're definitely good design. They have a good feel to them. Alright, we'll play a couple more games and I'll put on some tunes. I just didn't want to have music on while we were learning it, and I didn't want Twitch to get pissed. But I don't think I have quite the viewership where Twitch cares about the music I'm playing while streaming. But I heard they've been cracking down on that more. People having music on their stream. To the point where I think Jack Danger got in trouble for just streaming the Rick and Morty pin. And for what that had in it. Just from the stuff that's in the Rick and Morty pinball machine. Okay, so not the first drop target, but they did a bank instead of a singular drop target. Good to know. Like I said, I'm not surprised because they're really good at it. So they so I wonder now, did they have a patent on the bank? Because I'm trying to think, you know, because Gottliebs are kind of known for having really good drop target games. That was real lucky. But like Williams, I feel like are known for having good, like really good spinner ripping games. So, but I don't remember any drop target banks in any Williams games. Williams EMs. It's all spot targets. So I wonder if Gottlieb had that on lockdown till solid state or something like that. Trying to think if the Stern EMs there isn't many Stern EMs, but I think Stern, Chicago Coin maybe were the same company or had same owners or something. Don't remember any banks on those, just singular ones. Oh, the rare. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's thinking back on those games, it does. I think assuming so is pretty safe because I can't think of a single non-Gottlieb game that has more than singular drop targets. So crappy game 2 compared to game 1. Almost 100,000, well, more than 100,000 lower. So pin turn, did you see all the stuff for Avengers today? And that game looks like it's going to be really fun. I'm really impressed with Keith Elwin essentially making 3 games that are extremely unique and almost nothing like each other. It's pretty impressive. It's pretty awesome to see, you know, new people in the business coming up with stuff like that. Like I know other companies like JJP's got Eric Minier, and his first attempt with Pirates is crazy, the stuff he put into that. So I'm excited to see what he does next. But unfortunately, they don't come out with games very often, so you kind of have to wait forever. But Keith already knocking out 3 games, and they're all, I mean, I haven't played Avengers yet, but they all seem like they're going to be crazy good. Oh, Lazarus. We'll take it. The whiff on the slap save leads to a Lazarus. Stay up there. Oh no. So it can happen a lot, at least on this one. If the ball misses all 3 top lanes and comes around that exit lane on the far left, it tends to hug the wall, hit this little rubber post here, and head right to the right out lane. So I like to give the game a bump to get it away from that post so it comes to the left flipper instead, but I was too late on the draw that time and paid for it. So if you're ever playing this game, get used to kind of giving the game a little jab as the ball's coming out of the top lanes so you can keep it away from that post, because that post really likes to kick it to the right out lane. Get up in that pink. Stay in there. Oh. Boo this man. So unless we have the best ball 5 ever, I don't think we're going to catch our score. Oh, it gets pink right off the bat. I like it. I like it. Oh, God. Couldn't decide if I was going to go lane or green target. Always decide where you're shooting before you shoot. Don't change your mind. tried to go green target there, and it was way late. Woof. Woof, woof, woof. Come on, green. Whiff. Oh, another direct pink. I don't think I've ever hit that target twice in a session. Oh, yeah. Don't kill me. Give us our 4,000 drop targets, please. Oh, I got too excited. I got too excited. Oh. Okay. We had the setup on ball one. We had the setup. Come on, white. White. Need the white. Oh. Too late to bank. Dang. Oh, I think I missed a follow there. Hot nudge. Thank you, thank you. I don't have my sound turned on, so I'm not getting my alerts. So I apologize, but thank you for the follow. Ah! Oh no. Use another one of those. Dang. Oh, way too hard. Oh, still got a white. We got the white joker out of it. That's okay. Not completely wasted plunge. I don't have any clue how I hit that pink on direct shot. So what I've done before on purpose, though, is hit off the sling into that pink. Oh! It's so hard because you never know if the sling's going to hit the ball the same way. Believe it or not, I was trying to hit the sling and I missed it. I was trying to hit in the middle of the sling and I hit here. Terrible. Hot nudge, what's up? Welcome, welcome. You may have missed our beginning session on how to play roll flush, so if you have any questions, please ask. If not, this will definitely be on YouTube later on Chuckwort. And I usually save a highlight to Twitch if you want to come back and check it out later. Alright, let's turn some tunes on. Let's do... Sucker for Talking Heads, so we're going to go with that.